Right.
Really, it's almost like the state dudes are outnumbering the old federal inmates in there because there's so many dudes that done been to the state that's all throughout that system now.
Right. Okay. Here go the next question. Um, Unlike individual prisons in state prison, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what we finna ask you. I'm finna ask you about that paperwork.
that's
So,
right.
okay, unlike the state prisons, we here in Texas. I'm from the Houston area. OG Hollywood from the Dallas area.
Yes, sir.
We been to prison. I did 8 years. He did 25 years. Right. When we was in there, we never saw nobody else's paperwork.
Okay.
Right. So in the state, it's not a thing where someone shows their paperwork. Right. If we wanted to know about a person crime, we'll ask a guard to go look it up to tell us what he did. But
Correct.
we never got actual court documents unless you got it from the dude who got his court case and he's trying to fight it or something, right? So
Correct.
what the public don't know about your shirt is that the federal system started the whole idea of the whole thing of people showing their paperwork, right?
Correct.
So
Correct.
that's my question. I say, unlike the state prisons, federal prisoners introduced us to what we call now as paperwork parties. When a prisoner arrives to federal prison, is it mandatory for them to show their paperwork, and why?
Um, the only place where it's mandatory to show your paperwork in a federal prison system, and the word is mandatory, is the United States penitentiaries. And you maybe have a couple of mediums. I know I got a couple of partners in the joint looking at me right now. They probably say, "Man, you got a spot like, Victorville, Atwater medium or Pollock medium. You got spots like that they'll ask for paperwork. But 90% of the mediums, lows, and camps don't do that. That's only like a penitentiary thing. And no, the state, no, I don't know about other states. I done been around dudes from other states and they say they didn't check paperwork, but I'm gonna just speak for my state of Florida. No, they do not check paperwork. That just wasn't a thing. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't a thing to check no paperwork. Because it's almost like I was just telling the dude the other day that, I done got caught with guns and large amounts of cocaine. I've been doing this since the 80s, man. And back when we got caught up like that, it never even came in our mind to tell. It wasn't even a thought to do it. That's how much shit done changed. Like y'all from the same school I'm from. You remember back then when you got caught up, it wasn't even a thought.
Take your lick.
Yeah, exactly. I'm talking about you didn't even think about it like, damn, I'm finna tell on this dude. Put it like this. Out of every 10 dudes back in the 80s and 90s, 2 of them was telling, maybe 1.5. Now the numbers done flip. It's 8.5 telling and 1.5 keeping it solid.
Right.
But the paperwork part of the thing, yeah. When you get to the Fed, man, you got 30 days to come up with that, man. You got 30 days to come up with that motherfucking paperwork, man. 30 motherfucking days, man. And you got some niggas on the 29th day to just disappear. And what I mean disappear is he go ahead and ride out for 30 days. I mean for 29 days. He gonna run him up a drug tab. He gonna do all kind of fuck shit. And on the 29th day, he gonna duck off and take confinement because he know he ain't got that paperwork right.